Oh, snap. Yo! Welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. This is your host, Andrew Cruz. Why does my picture look so much better? Nope, still dark as anything else. Okay, welcome back. This is Cruising Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz, and where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, also on Stitcher, YouTube, Twitch, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, wherever you need to find podcast needs, I am here. Also on Spotify. I tried to do on Spotify and I don't know. Weird things happen. It's called life. But today's Wednesday. Forgot the date. I think it's October 9th. I know it's October. Close enough. Yeah. So normally on Wednesdays we talk about anime and video games. But I wanted to start off with a review. A movie review of probably the biggest movie on the planet right now. So, just in case you haven't seen the movie, just in case, you need to, back away for a little bit, maybe for the next 10, 15 minutes, there will be a lot of spoilers to this movie that I'm about to talk about. What movie is it? If you've seen the title, you might probably have an idea of what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about the Joker. The Joker. The Joker. Who's Joker? Todd Phillips. Joker. Oh, no. Okay. So, the Joker. Let me tell you something. I guess it was just Joker. My bad. I don't know why I said the. Okay. First, I want to just let it be known that I keep hearing about people walking out of the movie theater because within the first hour it's too disturbing or it's too something. And I just want to let everyone know within the first hour of the movie, or really the action, like the big stuff, doesn't really pick up until about hour and a half, about hour and a half of the movie. That's when things start to kind of pick up. It actually, to tell you the truth, it didn't feel like 2 hours passed by when I watched this movie. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I felt like I was so enthralled in the story that 2 hours just didn't really feel like 2 hours. It just felt like, oh man, it's just this whole story just probably was done in an hour and a half. No, it took 2 hours. But for those that left within the hour of this movie, it clearly wasn't the disturbing nature. Yeah, well, it was kind of the disturbing nature. It was a little bit. The violence doesn't really pick up until an hour and a half. And that's where I'm kind of having a problem with people saying that this movie was too disturbing within the first hour. Here's the problem. The movie probably shed a light on you, to tell you the truth. How you probably handle mental illnesses. This is what you probably looked in the mirror and was like, maybe I've been an asshole to some of these people. Maybe I should have been helping these people out. Maybe this, that, and the third. Maybe the light was shined on you so much that you couldn't fucking handle it. I'm saying that's probably like maybe 50% of the people. Maybe the other 50% are just like, well, I can't. The movie's too disturbing. We're about to get to a disturbing part. Oh, I don't want to do this. It's too much. I don't know. Look, if you can't handle this movie and then you come back and you try to tell me that Taxi Driver is one of the greatest movies of all time, how? How can you sit here and try to tell me this movie was literally on the lines of Taxi Driver, the great the king of comedy, and to me, Joker set up to what the ideology was behind Heath Ledger, in my opinion. Why Heath Ledger's Joker was trying to just burn down the world. Like, I keep seeing, man, this is the first time I walked into a movie theater, though. This is the first time I walked into a movie theater where there's a costume policy. Normally, you can walk into a movie theater and wear like costumes, like mask and makeup and stuff like that. I walked into this movie theater. Now, mind you, this movie theater is in like a small part, like in a sub city of Houston, in a small part. of this of Houston. And like there's nobody, like once again, there's only like 4 or 5 people inside the theater. Like this is how small this city is. Well, this town. I guess it's a town. But I'm sitting there and I'm just like, wow, there were cops inside of the movie theater. This is the first time I ever seen cops even in that shopping center. It's the first time I've seen cops in the shopping center. There are cops inside the movie theater. There was policies with no costumes or anything like that. And you keep hearing stories about this like disturbing behavior from people inside of the movie theaters, kind of like sound like they were scanning the audience and stuff. And I just wanted to be understood that like this movie had me thinking after like not thinking like doing crazy shit, but it had me thinking like, oh shit, like what this possible? Like shit like this is kind of possible. But if this movie can drive people to that, then how come Gotham, the TV show, wasn't seen like that? Because if you ever watch Gotham, Jerome Valeska was Joker. But the thing with Jerome was that, how can I explain Jerome? Jerome might have not been Joker. You know, he probably didn't go by the name Joker, but Joker became an ideology. It became like pretty much a religion to live life like Joker. And so this is what this movie kind of did. Also, it kind of went along those lines. And what I loved about this movie, once again, I love this movie. I loved it. I love the art. I love the storyline. I think Joaquin Phoenix better be at least in Best Actor this year. He has to be nominated for Best Actor this year. There's no way that a man is going there starving himself. Oh, he looked like he was really. He looked. I've never seen somebody get so. I'm sorry. I have seen somebody get that skinny for a role, but he played the hell out of this role. He made Joker come to life, in my opinion. And you sit around, and this is the first movie where I walked out of the movie theater. I'm just thinking, like, damn, this shit was so good. Like, this was good. That was good. This was good. And this is the first time we actually get to see on the big screen his origins. This isn't the first time we've really seen his origin story, but we've seen him in a full movie by himself. There was no Batman. I mean, there was Bruce Wayne, there was Alfred, there was Thomas Wayne. This is also the first time we see Thomas Wayne as an asshole, as a rich asshole. It really went on the lines of what's going on today politically. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, the numbers that he go by in my mind is 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? That's who he is. He's 4 or 5. He's still president, but 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? So it played on what was going on today in the 80s, and I love that it went along the lines. What was great, was weird, is that it does set up a storyline that kind of makes a little sense right now. Like, if everybody doesn't know the comic books, Batman never kills Joker. Now, here comes a spoiler. Here's a big spoiler, just in case you haven't seen the movie or you planning to go see the movie. There's a spoiler right now. It's set up a line to where in the comic books and in movies and in TV shows, Batman's never been able to kill Joker. He, like, not physically, like, he can kill Joker at any time, but Batman was never able mentally to go berserk and kill Joker. As many chances as he had, it's against his nature to not kill, but really it's against. But for real, his philosophy is he doesn't use a gun. That's his philosophy. Now, this also sets up a storyline to where Joker and Batman, aka Arthur Fleck and Bruce Wayne, are brothers. And somehow Bruce Wayne knows they're brothers, and that's why he can't kill him. And that's also why Joker can't kill Batman. That that will be, it would explain so much. So much would be explained if that was the case. Just like, that's just awesome. And also, what I thought they were setting up for was Zazie Beetz becoming Harley Quinn. That that would have been a hell of a twist. Also, now I'm throwing in my wrenches in the, yeah, that's what I do. This is what I do. Also, what I thought what I loved about this movie was the slow movement, the seeing that the personality of Joker is actually a sickness. His laughter, him just going out and laughing, his laugh is a sickness. And I'm sick of people trying to compare the laughs. And I'm like, look, listen, Cesar Romero and Mark Hamill revolutionized the Joker laugh. They did. You're not going to match that. It's very difficult to match that. But when, let me tell you, what gave me chills up my spine is around the end of the movie where he puts in his own blood the smile from that kind of was like giving, it actually kind of gives Heath Ledger his due, and then also gives, it also gives like that Joker, fuck, which one was it? I want to say Cesar Romero, whose face was like, the makeup was all the way out, but it kind of gives that, it gives you chills up your spine. Like the whole movie, just like at the end of the movie, really just gave me chills. Like when he went and dyed his hair green and he started putting on the makeup, I'm like, oh shit, this is my favorite villain of all time. And he's always will be my favorite villain of all time. And I know everybody was complaining about how the movie was probably slow moving, it was disturbing, the violence was really bad, but it's fucking Joker. And to tell you the truth, DC comic book movies, DC, you have to make movies like this. They don't need to be connected. You don't have to be Marvel. You know what's great about DC Comics is that most of them, like, yeah, they have, the connecting ones in like Batman Last Night on Earth and stuff like that, but the best comics is what? Batman Long Halloween, like Superman, the Kingdom Come Superman. Like when they're by themselves and then you use the villains, like Batman has a rogues gallery of villains. You can name a lot of villains from Batman, and you can make a movie behind them. Joker was probably not even the easiest one, but he was an obvious choice. You can make one of Two-Face. I just seen something that they're thinking about doing a Two-Face movie. They're thinking about doing a Lex Luthor movie. You can make rated R movies. You want to know why? Because you're not known. Warner Brothers is not known for having family-friendly films. They're not. It is not. And to me, the comic books are rated R. Why can't the movies be rated R? This works. This works. You want to know how it works? Logan and Deadpool are two of the top Marvel movies ever made. And guess who made them? Fox. Fox made them. And they worked. I felt like that was the best Wolverine movie we ever got. That was the best version of Wolverine we got, was with Logan. That was, that's the only way you can actually have Deadpool in the Marvel universe if he's rated R. That's the only way you can have Joker. You can't have a PG-13 Joker. You can't. Except for with Heath Ledger. And Jack Nicholson killed it too. But I know everybody's trying to compare Heath Ledger with Joaquin Phoenix. I feel like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker explains Heath Ledger's Joker. Explains why he's doing what he's doing. And it also explains where he didn't get the scars, so that's the only thing that kind of just, the ideology is the only thing that kind of connects those two, in my opinion. And I truly enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed this movie cinematically. I love seeing the 80s. I love seeing that time of like Gotham's and shit as usual. Somehow Gotham is always having financial crisis, but you have the Waynes that are billionaires. And this is the first time we got to see Thomas Wayne as an asshole. This is the first time we see Bruce Wayne as a child. The disturbing thing for me was when he put his fingers in his mouth. Look, listen, you put your fingers in the child's mouth and Alfred wasn't the one trying to kill you. I don't understand that. That's the only thing. They made Alfred look like a bitch. And I don't like that part of the story. Alfred ain't no bitch. Just to make sure everybody knows, Alfred survived World War II and murked the whole entire squad by himself. And that's Alfred Pennyworth, by the way. He murked a whole entire squadron by himself. So that Alfred ain't no bitch. He was part of the SAS. He knows what he's doing. He was Thomas Wayne's bodyguard, for God's sakes. So you can't sit here and make him look like a bitch in the movie. That kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. But it also, in Gotham, he wasn't a bitch either. So, but it was a different side of seeing, Bruce Wayne as a child, also seeing, Alfred Pennyworth and Thomas Wayne, and also Martha Wayne. Martha. Really, it gave us an insight to mental illnesses and how we need to start as a community in helping those that have these illnesses, that are going through shit, that, why kick them while they're down? That's fucked up, and I feel like this movie kind of sheds that light a little bit. Well, sheds the light a lot. You never know. It just takes one bad fucking day for somebody to, snap. I think it's fucked up how he was treated throughout this movie. He was a clown. Literally the first scene we see is him get his sign stolen, and he's running after the kids and gets smacked by the signs. And it seems like he was just getting kicked the whole movie. He's just getting like stomped out the whole movie, and also he was lied to all his life. He was adopted. He was lied to by his mom the whole time, and he's over here taking care of his mom. It's just said that light, like, man, we need to start helping people. We need to stop being dicks, because you want to know what happened when he killed old boy that gave him the gun from when he was the clown. Then when he killed the dude that gave him the gun, the one person that was nice to him the whole time, he let him live. And I felt like that was one of the funnier parts of the movie, by the way. When he went and killed the dude, and he was like, look, man, he said, not Randall, I forgot his name. But the little person that was always, he was nice to him. He was like, I don't want to sit back like he was. Let me sit back. He said, you know what? You can go. I have no problem with you. I won't hurt you. He said, you was always nice to me. He said, you can leave. And so as he's walking away, he's scared. He's trying to walk to the door. He's like, ah! He's like, ah! He started running to the door. It was funny. I'm sorry. I know it's supposed to be a disturbing part of the movie, and then people were saying there was no funny parts in the movie. That shit was fucking hilarious. I don't care what anybody tells me. And then him needing help opening the door, which is even more fucked up than anything else. I thought that it just shed a light on who Joker was. Like, Joker can turn it on. Like, he might be crazy, but this is without Ace Chemicals coming into play. This is just a man in makeup that's disturbed, that finally got disturbed and lost his shit. He got fired. Like, it was so much shit. Even in everybody else's daily life, you're going to lose your shit. It's only enough you can take before you snap like that. No, not like that. Hopefully not like that. But, right, like, you got to think about it. Within like a week, you find out your mom's been lying to you. You think that your father's Thomas Wayne. That was lied to you. Apparently you were adopted, was beaten by the stepfather the whole time. There's a reason why you have, brain issues, is because you were hit as a kid and your brain's still developing, think about it, you're getting your ass beat, getting hit as a kid, you're not going to have the same mental capacity as everybody else. Also, your mom's been lying to you, and also runs in, and also in your you inherit delusion of grandeur. And his mom thought that she had a child with Thomas Wayne. Maybe it was forged letters. We don't know. But that's the story we're going with, is that, Thomas Wayne is not Arthur Fleck's father. And, you get fired because you brought a gun to work, actually brought a gun to a children's hospital. You get your ass beat by 3 rich dudes after you're trying to help out a lady that's getting hit on and catcalled by him. You killed all 3 of them. The third one, look, the first 2 was self-defense. In my opinion, the first 2 was self-defense. You're getting kicked on the ground. Once again, he's getting kicked on the ground, and I guess he just remembered that he had a gun, pulled the gun out, shot 2 of them, and the other one he shot in the back of the leg, and he started, crawling out. I mean, you killed the first 2 out of self-defense. Understandable. You're getting stomped on the ground. You can get killed like that. The third one, the man is just trying to climb up the stairs, and you shot him in the back 5 times. All right. The gun was a 6-shooter. How the hell you got 5 more bullets after putting 3 in one and 2 other, and then 1 in the other guy? That's 6 bullets. 6. Makes sense to me. I guess it should make sense to everybody. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I know how to count bullets. Sometimes I'm like Archer. I count all of them. But that at that point, that sparks a revolution. That right there sparked a revolution, and against poor people, or middle class poor people, start to try to go after the rich, and they're wearing clown masks, and he becomes, again, just like in Gotham, he becomes an ideology and a symbol to people. This movie pulled from a lot of different places. You can feel the Martin Scorsese in it. You can feel the Todd Phillips in it. Todd Phillips is a comedy director. Remember, he did Due Date, and I think he did all the Hangovers. This is who Todd Phillips is. Martin Scorsese is a gangster mob director. He always does the mob stuff, especially with Robert De Niro. And the 2 movies that this movie kind of pulled from, Robert De Niro was the lead. Taxi Driver, he was Travis. King of Comedy, he was literally the character that he was the one that he kidnapped in King of Comedy. Like, this movie not only pulled from different places, but they enhanced it. They made it better. They brought something that we don't think about every day to light. Something that we needed to understand. We needed to have that mirror put in front of us. And some of those people couldn't handle that shit. And that's on you. That's what you got to live with. I'm sure 50% of y'all, that movie wasn't disturbing. It disturbed you because that's why. Because you're an asshole to people. That's why. So, once again, if you haven't seen Joker yet, go see Joker. Go enjoy the movie. Now, yes, it's disturbing. We've seen a million scary movies where motherfuckers get killed in the most gruesome ways. Like, think about it. Jason, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, fucking Mike Myers. They kill for no fucking reason pretty much most of the time. So, I don't understand how Joker is that problem. If you see Taxi Driver, this is what Taxi Driver is. So, I hope you guys go out, enjoy the movie. This is probably the first comic book movie that's going to be up for Best Picture, because I don't know what other movie was better than this movie. I really don't. Like, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, great movie, wasn't better than this. And that's me just completely being honest and not well, I'm being a little biased, but I was excited for. I did a whole show on Quentin Tarantino, so fuck you if you got a problem with that part of the story. But Joker is probably the best movie right now. I'm probably going to go see Jim. Goodness gracious, I can't get words out. Gemini Man, hopefully this week. I'm hoping to go see that, the Will Smith doppelganger movie. Looks like it's going to be, apparently it's getting really bad fucking reviews. So was Bright, though. And I thought Bright wasn't too bad either. And so was Joker. Joker was getting poor not audience reviews, whoever reviews. This Rotten Tomatoes shit needs to stop, man. I'm sorry. I know at some point I would like to review for Rotten Tomatoes, but this shit, like, they gotta stop review bombing shit. This is bullshit. They need to stop doing that. Come on, man. If you didn't enjoy the movie, you didn't enjoy the movie because of certain reasons. But that was a very, very well polished, great movie. I'm sorry. It was a great movie for a comic book movie. That, like I said before, though, I told everybody before the movie came out, I was like, this is not going to be a typical comic book movie where you're going to see the superheroes, you're going to see the hero win. You're not going to see the fucking hero win. Sorry, you saw Joker win. That's life. That's what happened, and we can go on with it. Say goodnight to the bad guy. So with that, that was the Joker review. I really didn't try to go too far into it. One more time with the Zazie Beetz one, though. Once again, this is all spoilers, so make sure that you guys understand it's a fucking spoiler. I truly thought she was going to be Harley Quinn. I thought at some point, I was like, look, he's following you and you're cool with it. He was following you. Like, you literally met him on an elevator, and then the next day he's following you. You go up to his doorstep and you were cool with it. And I'm like, oh, she's Harley Quinn. That's who she's going to be. And to know that was all a delusion that we see at the end of the movie. Damn, that shit was fire. Fire. Once again, I want to put it on the description and everything. There's nothing but spoilers. I didn't mean to do that. Just do the spoil. Well, I meant to do the spoilers because the movie came out literally a fucking week ago. I went to see it a week ago. I gave you chances. That's on you. And now let's talk anime and video games. That was the Joker review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Almost went 30 minutes by fucking accident. That is on me. I'll definitely put it up on the descriptions if you're going to do the listen only. That's my fault. Well, 27:45. That's where we're going. So let's talk animes and video games. Really, I've only got to watch one fucking anime. Seis Manos, though. Yo, Netflix, what's up? What's up? Netflix gives us a black anime, first of all, which was Cannon Busters. Cannon Busters was fucking fantastic, had fantastic music behind it. Then they give us Seis Manos, which is a Mexican anime, and they're learning, they learn in Kung Fu and whatever, but this is what? Where the fuck has this been? Yeah, I feel like they're trying to like appropriate every culture into anime, and they're doing a fucking fantastic job, man. What? Seis Manos, man. I like. So, just in case, a little background of Andrew Cruz's life, I ride this little sit and spin for about. I try to go for 10 minutes. Just to get my blood flowing, try to get a little sweat in, try to get glisten, boy, trying to lose some weight, you know what I'm saying? Try to lose the weight. But I was messing around watching this show. I watched the first episode of this show. Man, I did not put my phone down for literally 30 minutes. I didn't even notice that 30 minutes went by and the show just went off. I'm like, shit, I've been sitting right here pedaling along for 30 minutes. Like, wow, the story. Just the first episode, the first 5 minutes of the show, motherfuckers getting laid out. Like, and they speak Spanish. They're speaking Spanish and stuff. But I'm trying to put it in words that I can use. They're speaking Spanish and things. I wish they put subtitles. That shit would be great, so I know what the fuck is going on when they speak Spanish. But you know, the show is greatly put together. I love the way they put this together. I'm excited to see what comes next. Like that right now they are figuring out that it's weird because they're going on the it's kind of like the Mexican cartels and like this little group of people that's learning from a sensei about how to they're learning kung fu from a sensei. And right now they're figuring out that like the big cartel dude is getting powers from tears and this woman's tears that he has stoned up, and also he's getting powers from her blood now. Like, what's crazy is it's just like, I don't want to give away too much just in case you guys want to go and see it, but I'm trying to tell y'all, man, like, oh, this show is so good. It's so good. Oh man, I don't even know how to like explain it. I don't know how to explain it so well. Like, just people turn into monsters that can't die, that just heal up. The only way they can die is being blown up, or they try to kill, or they kill themselves. Really, um, he turns a whole table of cartel bosses into these monsters, and they're trying to kill like this little group of these the three main characters. I thought there was going to be four main characters, but or well, actually five main characters. It looked like it was going to be five, but two of them bit the dust. And they follow Isabella, Silencio, and Jesus. Now, Isabella is kind of the leader. She's the leader right now, mostly because she's beat the shit out of everybody else. And then and Jesus is a big burly dude. He likes to drink a little bit, but he's like the comic relief of this anime. And then we have Silencio. Silencio got his tongue cut out when he was a child after watching his parents die in front of him. Like, this show has a deep backstory for everyone. I haven't seen everybody's backstory yet. They've only shown Silencio's. And then they also have like great action to the show, great, fights that happen throughout the show. And just like I said, I don't know if I said the storyline. Like, the main storyline to this is just wow. Wow, they put this together. This is really greatly put together. Like, to me, Cannon Busters is our modern day now. Well, not modern day, but I guess today's Cowboy Bebop. Not the greatness level yet, but I feel like it's Cowboy Bebop. Like, Cowboy Bebop made a child, and that was the child that they made. I don't know who else Cowboy Bebop made the child, maybe with itself. I don't know. But maybe it's asexual. Maybe Cowboy Bebop was asexual and it made Cannon Busters, and now Cannon Busters was its child that came out. I don't know. I gave you guys a little bit of, gave you guys a little leeway on that one. But I think that I need to go more into this Netflix hole, because Netflix is like, yo, we're going to go ethnic. We're going to go Black, Hispanic, probably European. They probably got European ones. Remember, they made a Castlevania anime. Netflix ain't fucking around, yo. So I can't wait to get a lot deeper into this Seis Manos. I watched it. I saw it. You know how Netflix does. They like to push shit in front of your face and see what happens. So I was very excited to watch this, and I'm happy I watched it. It made me put down Hero Mask. That's literally what this did. And also, there's also a black dude in this show, and it's voiced by Luke Cage, aka Mike Coulter. He sounds like a 1970s old school like Shaft type dude. But he's huge as fuck. So like, this show is actually really good, man. I enjoyed every part of it. I'm enjoying every part of it. I can't wait to watch the rest of it to see how it goes so I can give a full review of it. I don't want to give all the spoilers away. I just want to point you guys in the right fucking direction. And so there you go. Go to 6 Minutes on fucking Netflix. Also, in a surprising update, we find out for the video game version, part of this show, PlayStation 5 was like, look, we're gonna tell you some things. I was like, all right, cool. What you gonna tell me? You gonna tell me this? PlayStation 5 will be out holiday season 2020. Now, holiday season for us, and what people need to understand what holiday season is October through January. So we got what? October, November, December, and January. We got 4-month window where this video game can come out, where the new PlayStation can come out. They ain't fucking around. And as we keep finding out, there's no load screen or no load time apparently. They're pretty much running like computers. Like they're this close to compute. We're close. We're so close to having our consoles be computers. It's not even funny. That's how crazy this shit is. Like, I'm so excited for PlayStation 5. So to find out that there's more information about it right now, I think another like something about the controller can be played right. Oh yeah, that's right. So here we go. Release date November 2020. Official countdown to PlayStation 5. Here we go. We got any more details? Here we go. So this is 10 hours ago. This is GameSpot.com. Okay, so the price has still not been told. Look, if they say it's $800, I'm not buying this shit, not one fucking bit. They can kiss my ass. That's all I'm going to tell you right the fuck now. Andrew Cruz will not be paying $800 for a fucking video game. I'm just telling you, the video game console shit ain't worth it. Now, hold on, Kearney. I guess he is the dude that's running shit right now because they just lost their top guy. Kearney also confirmed the PlayStation 5 will be backwards compatible with PlayStation 4 games, as the two consoles are built upon similar internal architectures. This will be welcome news for those who were disappointed by the PlayStation 4's like backwards compatibility, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 1. The compatibility and cross-gen are important for the PlayStation 5, so crossplay will be huge for the PlayStation 5. We're going to see how crossplay does. I'm going to say this now. Right now, PlayStation 4 is on it. Right now, we're at the end of the life cycle of the PlayStation 4, right? They just made an update where you can have 16 people in the group, in a group chat. I don't know what took them so fucking long. The damn thing's been out for like 400 years, for like 5-6 years now. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. But also, we're going to see the crossplay really play out. Now, I know, Fortnite and everybody else is talking about, they had their crossplay compatibility. That's cool and all. But we're going to have a Call of Duty game that's cross compatible. I'm not cross. Would that say cross compatible? My fault. Cross can cross different consoles between the Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And I think Switch was a part of that too, but I don't think Switch, Switch and Xbox kind of weird. So it looks like something was about the controller. Sony has opened up on its vision for the PlayStation 5's controller by saying, one of our goals with the next generation is to deepen the feeling of immersion when you play games. We had the opportunity with our new controller to reimagine how the sense of touch can add to that immersion. So that means probably the rumble stick is probably, not the little rumble Jones are probably a little bit more weirder. To that end, there are two key innovations with the PlayStation 5's new controller. First, we're adopting haptic feedback to replace the rumble technology found in controllers since the 5th generation of consoles. The haptics, you truly feel a broader range of feedback. So crashing into a wall in race car feels much different than making a tackle on the football field. You can get a sense of variety of textures when running through fields of grass or plodding through mud. So pretty much what they're talking about when you say shit like that is Red Dead Redemption, like that type of stuff right there. The second innovation is something we call adaptive triggers, which have been incorporated into trigger buttons L2 and R2. Developers can program the resistance of triggers so that you feel the tactile sensation. The tactile sensation of drawing a bow and arrow and accelerating an off-road vehicle through rocky terrain. In combination with the haptics, this can produce a powerful experience that better simulates various actions. Game creators have started to receive early versions of the new controller. We can't wait to see where their imagination goes with these new features at their disposal. Does it have PSVR? I won't go into detail about this. Yeah, they probably will. What the fuck type of stupid shit is that? Okay, so games. So games that they're talking about, and these are games that I've been saying are probably going to come with the PlayStation 5. Death Stranding will come to PlayStation 5, but the game's sooner than expected PlayStation 4 release date has cast doubt on the particular rumor. I think it's going to come in on PlayStation 5. I think they're going to make a PlayStation 5 version of the Death Stranding is reasonable and presume annual titles FIFA and Call of Duty will make the jump to PlayStation 5, though their developers haven't stated any concrete. So what's going to be good about this? So holiday season, that means November. Now, if PlayStation 5 was to say come out, I don't know, October, well, Call of Duty used to come out in November. So you have a chance to have FIFA and Call of Duty come out right as soon as PlayStation 5 comes out, which is huge. That'll be huge because, you know, you can sell a PlayStation 5 with those two games. Like, oh, okay, so this is our bundle. Also, the PlayStation 5 playable is the Final Fantasy VII remake. After Square Enix, yeah, okay, cool, whatever. I don't play Final Fantasy, but it's coming out at a pretty perfect time to come out. You know, yeah, Madden's probably going to be a little too. It's probably going to be a little bit too late for Madden, but backwards compatibility, you can play Madden, your PS4 Madden, onto the PS5. Also, what's the other thing? NBA 2K probably comes out a little bit too early in September. It'll probably be out, you know, it'll probably, once again, backwards compatibility, you're going to be able to play. But what's making this cooler is that they're already saying, look, we're going to have the crossplay enabled on this bad boy. We're going to have it on there. It's like you don't even worry about it. The crossplay will be there. Don't worry. We got it. We got you. The crossplay will be on PlayStation 5. That's what it looks like that they're having right now. I'm fucking excited. Woo! Woo-hoo! Yes! Fuck you, Xbox. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Xbox, I love you. No, I love you guys that play Xbox, but you know, you guys are junior league compared to PlayStation right now. But I'm excited, man. I'm very excited to see what they're going to do more with this PlayStation 5, how the graphics are going to look. This controller type shit that they're talking about is kind of cool. Also, right now they just made it so that the PlayStation controller can be played on Apple phones. Now, here's the fuck I didn't know. I never knew this. That Xbox controllers can be played on Apple phones, and I think what's the other phones? I forgot the name of the other ones because they suck. No, they make Galaxies. Wherever the fuck, the ones that have green instead of blue that looks like shit. But it's pretty cool that they made it that, you know, PlayStation controllers can now be played on the Bluetooth through your phone. Makes it a little bit easier to probably play, I don't know, Call of Duty Mobile, which came out to 300 million fucking downloads. Now, have I downloaded it yet? Fuck no. Why? Because I don't want Call of Duty to be played on my fucking phone. I want to play that shit on a big screen on my screen TV and fucking be shooting shit that I can fucking see. My thumbs. It's my thumbs. Look at my thumbs. Look at my thumbs. My thumbs are too big. All right. I have big thumbs. You know, a lot of things can't happen when you have big thumbs. Pressing buttons is very difficult on a phone with big fucking thumbs. I have fat thumbs. I don't know why I have fat thumbs. Seems like everybody else in my family have little thumbs. I wish I had that, you know, skinnier thumbs. Maybe, I don't know. What else you want? What else can I do? You know, this is the life I live. This is what I got to work with. All right. God gave me the cards. I played the table. You know what I'm saying? I played the cards, you know, and yeah, it's the way it rolls. I appreciate the life that I am given, but my thumbs, I wish they were a little bit smaller so I could just play video games on my phone. That's what I wish. I wish that can happen. But you know, that's just the way the dice rolled. You know, that's just the way it rolled. You know, I got big thumbs, also means I got something else that's big. But you know, that's just the way life goes. You know, so you know, some people are blessed with great thumbs. Some people are blessed in other places. You know, I wear big socks. Just know that I have big feet and big socks. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to understand about me. But I'm excited for the PlayStation 5. And if you guys want to see, I've been streaming Apex Legends. Apex Legends has really started pissing me off lately, but I'm going to continue to play the game and also play NBA 2K. The tryouts for the NBA 2K League starts October 22nd, which is a fuck up. Why the fuck would you start October 22nd? Which is fine. Okay, I can deal with it. I got 3 days because I'm telling you right now, I will not be playing any other game except for fucking Call of Duty for at least a week. At least a week. Andrew Cruz is playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare for a fucking week after October 25th. Probably the 24th because I know they'd like to come out and be like, look, man, you gotta come to a 9 o'clock thing at GameStop. Look, man, why the fuck is it not midnight anymore? Why'd y'all change it up on me? Thank you. I appreciate you changing it up on me though, because you know I work at night and hopefully that changes very soon. So, but I'm excited for Call of Duty, but the tryouts for NBA 2K, like, I know probably I won't make it pro, but at least give me a fucking chance. You know what I'm saying? I would like a chance to make it on pro for NBA 2K, you know? That would be great. You know, I got a, 6'6" sharpshooter. If anybody needs a shooter, I'm there. They call me Young Kobe. But you know, that's what I call myself, I guess. I don't know. Nah, not Young Kobe. They call me like the Black Kyle Korver. You know, I shoot threes. I'm here to, I got a quick release. I shoot threes. I make them when I'm open in the corner and on the wings, wherever you need me to shoot threes. Also, if you need somebody to get banged on, I'll bang on them too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like to dunk on people a few times. So, but I'm excited for the 2K League to do their tryout. I didn't do the tryout last year. It was kind of weird, the setup, and I haven't really seen the rules to this. But yeah, if you're looking for a PlayStation 4 6'6" shooting guard that's a sharp shooting facilitator. That's the word that we're looking for. And it's called a facilitator, and that's the word that we get. The facilitator, if you need that, I'm here. I'm the guy. I'm the guy for that. Once again, shooter, Nicetown Finest. If you need to see clips of my greatness, once again, I got a few, live streams out there with, the greatest shooter of all time, aka Nicetown Finest. Nicetown_Finest on PlayStation 4. And yeah, that's the way we roll. So this is around the end of the show. I've been doing this for almost 50 minutes now, and I was not supposed to do it this long, but I just get enthralled in fucking Joker talk and the PlayStation 5 talk. I'm so excited for PlayStation 5. I know probably I'm not going to get the first iteration of it, mostly because, once again, if it's $800, kiss my ass. And Cruz will not be paying shit like that. Now, if you tell me that it's not $800 and you say maybe $500, $600, still can probably kiss my ass. We'll see what happens. But no, but I'm excited. I'm so excited for it. I'm also excited to go home and watch not go home because I am home, but I cannot wait to go back and watch some more Saints Manos. Man. And also I need to finish Hero Mask. Also need to finish Dr. Stone. Also need to finish Demon Slayer. There's way too many animes right now, guys. Way too many animes. Completely too many. So once again, if you enjoyed the Cruising Podcast today, thank you. I hope you guys had a beautiful time. I hope you enjoyed the review of the Joker. Also, where you can find the Cruising Podcast once again is on YouTube, also on Twitch. I had 2 people come in. I appreciate you coming in and not saying a word. Wish you did come say a word. Say what's up, man. That's all I'm asking for. Just say what's up. Also, where you can find the Cruising Podcast is at Apple on Apple Podcasts, because I need to talk about that shit. That's a Friday thing. We want to talk about this fucking update that Apple did too, by the way. And you can find it on Apple Podcasts. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube. I think I already said the shit already. Don't care. I'm going to say it the fuck again. SoundCloud. You can find the Cruising Podcast. I think it's in my thingamajiggy. That's it's in my profile. I don't know what the fuck the SoundCloud shit is. I think it changed up on me. If you need to find Andrew Cruz, this guy, this fine gentleman right here that can, give you the magic hands if you're watching on YouTube. Magic fingers. If you need to find the Cruising Podcast, you need to find Andrew Cruz is at the Cruising Podcast on Instagram. Also, you can find me on Twitter, which is Nicetown Finest, which I need to fucking change. I can say this every single episode, but it's not going to happen because I need like an assistant that tells me shit. That tells me, yo, Andrew, you need to do this. Look, motherfucker, I know I need to do shit. I can't do it right now. I can't think. But yeah, so we need to do so right now Twitter is Nicetown Finest. You see me with a beautiful smile with a nice tuxedo on, looking sexy as usual, of course. You can find me there. You need to hit me up, DM me. You already know. Also, man, if you got a podcast and you want to collab, hit your boy up, man. I'm down to do an interview or interview you or whatever the fuck we can do. Come, also like and subscribe on YouTube, also on Twitch, also on Apple Podcasts. Like and subscribe. If you leave a review, I will read that shit live on air, especially if it's bad. I will definitely read it if it's bad, and then tell you stuff that you probably don't want to do. But look, constructive criticism will definitely be I'm going to read everything, but constructive criticism is cool. If it's criticism about, maybe my facial hair or something like that, dick. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you tomorrow. Well, no, what is it? Friday. So on Friday, we're going to talk. I'm talking sports. I'm talking about these college players getting paid, getting that cash money because they deserve it. I definitely will talk about the NBA season coming up, especially this China situation. This is getting weird real quick. Damn it, Daryl Morey. But with that, guys, I want to say thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys have a beautiful night. Oh, and ladies, cisgendered, non-gendered, binary, gendered, whoever gendered, everyone. I hope you guys enjoy the Cruising Podcast. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I will catch you guys Friday for sports. Deuces.